What's up guys, Kuroo here and today with a new video. So today we've finally gotten a new banner in this game and also some news regarding the guild ranking tomorrow. So let's jump right into all we have gotten so far today. So the first thing we've gotten is a new banner. It's the Chivalric Man's Uproarious Banquet. So it's a two character banner with two new 5-star characters, which are Klein and Egil this time. So Klein and Egil both have quite the high attack stats for what they are. So usually dual blades right now have the highest attack stats, followed by gun units. But this time Klein with his mace has, I think, the second highest attack stats in the game right now, and Klein with a sword has really high attack stats for the sword. So the thing here is that the combination skill is for characters from the gender of male, and it increases their attack damage by 10%. And the skill for the leader skill is the same as most leader skills we have right now, which is 6% bonus damage for all party members. So for the skills, the SS1 and SS2 are the usual stuff for sword and mace characters. So for sword it's Warp Strike for the SS1 and horizontal square for the SS2. I don't really like horizontal square as SS2, but nobody really uses it, so it doesn't matter anyway. So for the SS3, his move is the Dexterous Slash, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty strong. It's a 3-hit attack. The damage is pretty good, to be honest, and I'm going to talk more about this later. But yeah, it's a 3-hit SS3 for now. And the SS1 for Egil is Collision, which is a normal SS1 for mace characters, and Blast Swing is his SS2. As I said again, nobody really uses SS1s and SS2s that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And the SS3 is called Destructive Blow, which is a one-hit sure kill combo. No, just kidding, it's just a one-hit combo with pretty high damage. So they can be combined together because they're both male, so they will do bonus 10% damage. And they also have a skill, a new skill which you can level up, which is if the skill activates, you won't die even if you reach 1 HP or below 1 HP once. And at first I thought it's for the new dungeon which we've gotten today, because the boss has a one-shot skill. But yeah, we'll talk about this later. It's not really the case for now. So I've already seen quite a few videos today saying that this is a trap banner and that these units are trash, and they won't be the best units in the game, but I want to tell you why these units actually aren't that bad as many may think. So there are a lot of guys out there who think that high combo units are the best units, like a certain someone in a yellow shirt. I won't say any names, but you may or may not have heard of him, and he usually thinks that units with high combos are the best units. And there are two kinds of units which have high DPS, units which do generate a lot of combos in a short time, and kind of burst units. And these two units are of the later part. As you can see, Klein only has a 3-hit combo, but he positions himself behind the enemy, and the execution is quite fast. So if you can use him as a finisher, he's pretty good. As for Egil, his SS3 only does 1 hit, but it's pretty fast. So again, he's more of a finisher than than a combo generating unit. So yeah. And the other thing is that this is a banner with only 2 units. So bamco is thinking like making these kind of banners so that more casual players or players who want to spend little money on this game can also get rarity 5 weapons, which is pretty generous. If you want to go get one, then one of these banners is your best bet, because a 3-weapon banner and a 5-weapon banner do cost a lot more memory diamonds if you're lucky. than a 2-weapon banner. Here you can easily get a rarity 5 with, I would say if you just want a weapon to get rarity 5 for both of those, you should probably think of about, you should think of at least 150 to 200 euros to get a rarity 5 sword and a rarity 5 mace here. But yeah, the other thing is that for the next ranking event, we need to cover this now, otherwise I can't say why these units are better than expected. So they also changed some things for the ranking event tomorrow. So, as I said, the ranking event is you fight the kobold. Right now it's a kobold boss, you fight him as long as there's a timer up there. And you can't kill him, but your damage will be calculated and your damage taken will be calculated as well. And his weak point is the stomach area. And there are two kind of special damage units or equipment. So let's cover this a little bit. So the units which do special damage here is the True Heart Yui. She does 10% bonus damage against the Beast Lords in Kobolds League, or against the Beast Lords in League. And the other thing is the White Knight Jacket, rarity 2 to rarity 4, damage 10% at the Beast Lords in League. So you want to use Yui in your team for the guild ranking, and you also want to equip whatever unit you have with one of those. I think only as rarity 4 this special effect does apply, so yeah, you probably need to max it out. I don't think you can just have 4 rarity 2 jackets and equip, or 3 rarity 2 jackets and equip them to 3 characters or something like this. You need a rarity 4, I think. So the other thing here right now is the weak point. If you do a certain amount of damage against this weak point, then the which is the stomach area, then he will break and tumble. And if they tumble, you do bonus damage to them. So you want to attack the stomach as much as you can. And with this, it's now the time where I want to tell you why Klein and Agil are pretty good here. As you can see, I'm not quite sure yet, but bear with me for a second. So, the stomach area from the kobold. As you can see, it should be around here, where I'm tapping right now. Okay, maybe I should stand a little bit away, where I'm tapping, in this height of an area. So, Klein, of course, can hit it easily. And for Agil, I think he should be able to hit it too. They're both units which hit in this height. So I think they are more made for the actual ranking event, the guild ranking, than you might expect them to do. Because they can hit the weak point area and they do a lot of burst damage. And I think what's needed against the guild ranking boss is burst damage. I don't know if you're able to stun the boss yet. Maybe you are able to stun him, but you might need a lot of SS3s, like maybe 10 or 12 SS3s, who knows. So that's why I think Agil and Klein aren't that bad as many people are saying. I wouldn't recommend pulling them just yet. You should probably wait till at least Friday. I think there's going to be a new banner, like the Halloween banner. And the Halloween guild rank, Halloween single ranking is going to come out there. So I personally haven't pulled on this banner yet. I want to see if how far I can get with the units I have right now for the guild ranking. Maybe I will pull this banner, but I actually want to wait for the Halloween banner. This is another reason why many people won't pull the Agil and Klein banner, because they aren't female characters and they are most likely not the waifus of many people. That's why they won't pull, but I can understand that, I can respect this decision. I just wanted to share what I think about this banner and that it isn't as bad as many may think. And yeah, so about the guild ranking, there is another fact. So if you're going to play the Master Plus 1 mode, the kobold is going to change his element from day to day. I don't know if all of the ranking results are going to count it together or just the best run in the week, which I think it's a week where the guild ranking is going to be counted, because on tomorrow it starts with a non-elemental kobold, on Friday it's a fire, and on Saturday he's from the Earth element, Sunday Holy, and Monday it's non-elemental again, and it's the same rotation again. And next Friday till Sunday you can fight against any kind of element, the bosses. So this means it's going to be quite interesting. You need to have a good strategy, and the rewards are still the same. You can get the armor for male units, and a title for the next skills ranking event, and rainbow essences and stuff like this. So this is another thing. This armor gives like special bonus to male units, and Klein and Agil also have the combination skill for male units that it increases the damage attained by 10%. So I don't know, maybe someday near in the future we will going to get a banner or a ranking event or an event overall. I think most likely a ranking event where it's male units only again. So if you have Klein and Agil by then you will have quite the advantage, because the 10% bonus damage from male units is pretty good for a male only event, as you may think. And yeah, I think getting one of those two should be pretty good. But if you're free to play, you should still probably wait till Friday. If I would be free to play, then I would probably not want to pull this banner either. I would probably want to pull on the Halloween banner. But yeah, just telling you my opinion on why this banner isn't the worst overall, and you should maybe think about pulling them. I'm not telling you to 100% pull them, but you can think about doing it. So we've also gotten a new dungeon here today to farm the new equipment for the next ranking event, and to also get rainbow candy boxes. So that's another thing, you don't need as many rainbow essences as with other characters. You can just get these candy boxes to upgrade Agil and Klein further, or all OS units overall. And yeah, you should probably, the highest mode right now is the master mode. You should probably do it in a group. You can also do it solo, but in a group is most of the time faster. And we're just going to do it quickly, just going to wait for people to join. So at first I thought that you need one of those two characters for this event, because they stated that the boss has like a one-shot kill attack, and without them you won't survive. The boss does have a one-shot kill attack, and it activates after he reaches below 25% of his life, but it takes so long. By the time he activates it, most of the time you've already killed him. So yeah, you don't really need Agil and Klein, at least for this event. So first he always does this, parry it, and he gets stunned. And you can do a little bit of damage here and there. And can I kill him? Okay, so that's master mode. I can do it in 11 seconds with two I would say average people. I didn't really see their equipment, but yeah, it's pretty easy. If you parry the first stone hit in the beginning, then you should be good to go, because he gets stunned for quite a bit, and you won't even need rain. I don't even know why I took her. Maybe I should have just taken another unit with more damage, but you should be able to do it with average units in about 20 to 30 seconds. That's a good time. And if you do get an S rank, which I think is below 40 seconds, you can get bonus equipment creation things from the reward box at the end instead of coal. And yeah, pretty easy. Select the flame color. The only important thing is that you need to parry the first attack in the beginning to stun him. And the other important thing is that you want to kill him as fast as you can after he reaches below 25%. He will start creating a kind of a fireball in a corner, and if it grows too big, it explodes and everybody there dies. So you want to kill him before it actually explodes. And don't get near the ball, otherwise you get kind of burnt and you can't somehow pass through it. So you just want to kind of walk around it, or in best case you just want to stand on the opposite side of it. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope I could help a few of you. Think about this banner twice before telling anybody it's bad or whatever. Everybody needs to think where he wants to spend his or her resources. I personally will probably pull in this banner, but I will wait till Friday for the next banner to see what kind of banner it is. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.